Today, me and my big forehead are going to talk about facials and trees. My little aloe vera was looking plump, so I'm making a face mask to use the excess. You cut one of the outer leaves down to the soil and cut off the pricklies, then slice it in half and squeeze the juice out. It's midwinter here in Los Angeles, and apparently the rest of the country is covered in something called snow. I don't know what that is, but it's cold here too. Like, I have to wear another shirt over my tank top. It's ridiculous. Anyway, my skin's feeling a little dry from all this harsh weather, so the aloe vera will moisturize that right up. I'm going to mix it with Aztec clay as the base and a little bit of honey for extra softness. I just washed my face with my normal soap, and now I'm going to mix up my potion to apply to my clean face. So I've been gardening a lot lately. I've planted a bunch of tulips, lots of weeding. It's all very calming. Gardening is a good discipline for lots of reasons, but my most dreaded part of my chores is just sweeping the front of my yard, which doesn't sound like it's a lot of work, but my house is surrounded by ficus trees, and ficus trees are the devil's fingers reaching up through the earth. They're ugly, their roots destroy everything underground, they don't have any flowers or fruit to make them look nicer, and all they do is produce these sticky leaves and these berries, and if you don't sweep up every single day, then you track those berries and leaves into your house, and it's all disgusting and gross, and I hate ficus trees so much. I hate ficus, more like thigh upon everything that you hold dear. Trees. I hate them. I'm taking out my aggression by mashing the aloe vera into a paste. Ever since I was 10, my mom would have me sweep the front yard daily, and I remember having breakdowns because no matter how hard I swept, they would just keep coming back. Like, it'd be fine if I only had to sweep like once a week, but the trees shed every 2 hours. So I'm 17 now. I've been cleaning ficus off the sidewalk for a very long time, but yesterday I realized that it didn't bother me so much anymore. I'm gonna add a little bit of my tea to this because it's not wet enough. We've been making plans to cut down the trees, but even while I was just doing my daily sweep, it didn't bother me so much. I think I've been focused for so long on the fact that the trees were just there in the first place, producing all of this debris, that I've forgotten that sweeping is actually a very calming motion, and I can think about my day a bit while I'm doing it. People ask me about recovery a lot, about getting better, and I have these ficus trees inside me, right? Like these things that have happened that I remember, and I really wish that the trees were jacaranda or cherry blossom or something else much nicer, or that the trees just weren't there at all and it was a normal garden, but they're not going anywhere, so I can either drown in all these berries and leaves that come from this wicked ficus tree, or I can learn how to get better at sweeping. For me, sweeping translates very easily into copious amounts of self-care. Lex and Rosianna, linked to their channels in the description, they talk about this concept a lot in their videos. It's just taking time out of your day to check in with yourself and take care of yourself and do little nice things for yourself. So I play video games, and I paint, and I read a lot of poetry, and I do face masks that I make myself, and this is actually getting quite smooth. I can't wait to put it on my face. And I know that the Santa Anas will blow some days, and there'll be more berries and leaves to clean up, but I can tell when it's coming, and I can prepare for it, and I've been sweeping so long that I know how to handle such things. And someday I'll get help and tear the trees out from the roots, but for now I'm content with knowing how to sweep and take care of my own front yard. The goal isn't to pretend that the trees aren't there or glare at them and hope that they might go away. It's just to get good at sweeping. On that note, I am now going to apply my face mask to my face using the viewfinder on my camera, so this should come out well. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes and I will wash it off and tell you how it feels. Ta-da! I just got out of the shower. My skin's a little blushy right now, but it's so soft. It's so soft, so I'm gonna put some lotion on. Today's fact is that of 2011, ficus trees have cost the city of Los Angeles $1.3 billion in sidewalk repairs from the roots. So this city needs to practice self-care. That's all for today for me. I'm gonna go make some more tea. I wouldn't argue that my forehead is more prone to pimples than the rest of my face. It's just that my forehead is such a larger area than the rest of my face.